Hey, what's going on, everybody? Pastor Jude here. Hope all my dudes are having a great day. Check it out. I am at the shop. I'm about to give you guys what's going on at the shop. Uh, Shop's closed, but I'm gonna walk the lot. You'll see everything, how packed and how busy we are. But then I'll walk into the shop and I'll show you guys as well. Guys like these videos. I know I don't get a ton of views on them, but I know there's good friends of mine that like them. I know Doug Schmidt loves these videos. So hey, Doug, this one's for you. Let me turn this around and let's get at it. All right, well, here's a view of the outside of the shop, just so you guys can kind of see what we got going on. It's Thursday night. It's about, sun's about to go down. We're already closed. The shop's all closed up, but let me show you what we got. This is I don't know what year Tundra this is, but it's an oil change and rear brakes, piece of cake, easy weezy Japanesey. This vehicle is here. It was here for the air suspension wasn't working properly. It's a Denali. I do not know what year this Denali is, but I think it's 2006 or 7 or something like that. But the motor was shot on for the air suspension. It actually threw a rod. I should have taken pictures of that or videos of that, but I didn't think of that. But that wasn't my job. Jim worked on this one. But that's what's wrong with this. But it's gonna be leaving soon. This little 99 CRV or something like that. Lots of work. We're putting tires on it, windshield wipers, brakes, oil change, oil leaks. It's got a laundry list of things. The lady who owns this vehicle, her primary car is her daily driver is like a 1960 something Volkswagen Vanagon or one of those little surfer Volkswagen buses, and she doesn't want to be driving that anymore all day. So she picked this up. It was her mom's. Her mom passed away, and she's gonna use this as a daily driver, but it's been sitting for a long time. She asked us to get it running for her, and that'll be done soon. This is a 19, that's my boss's comment. You guys have seen that. This Nova came in 1973, I think. Let's see, we rebuilt the trans, and I think some carburetor work or something like that. But that's good. We sent the trans out. We got a shop that we send the trans to, but we pulled the trans, and then Jim rebuilt the carburetor, and that thing's running pretty good. I think he wants a few other things done. It's black S10. This Lexus is an older dude. He's probably retired. I'm pretty sure he puts 2,000 miles a year on this thing, if that. He came in for his annual, well, what's wrong with it, and he's put some stuff off for a while, so it's got a laundry list, but it's basically all maintenance. This 1980 something Chevy Silverado or whatever it is, I forget what this came in for. I know the lady's husband died, but the car's been sitting. She wants to get it running for her son to drive. We did exhaust manifolds, a tune-up, also I think carburetor work. Jim did that. Yeah, this is getting a lot of work. Dodge van, or Ram, I'm sorry. This Ram ProMaster came in for a noise on startup. He said it kind of clicked, but once we got in there, it was making noise all the time. It's in the transmission. We had our trans guy here delivering I think he was bringing the trans back for that when this was in the air, and he listened to it and he said, yeah, it's definitely in the trans. So it's a work truck for a company that does beef jerky. The owner or co-owner is the son, and he said he's got to get with his dad to make a major repair like that before he decides on it, but I think that's going to get done. I do not know what the Civic's for. This must have come in late yesterday or this morning or something. I never saw this old box van. There's a company out here called ESRI. This was their first work truck that they had. They're a huge company now. They're all over the world. They started off with like 30 employees. Now they've got like 5,000 over the world, 3,000 here in this city where we live. and they've got brand new nice work vans too. They're an engineering company. I'm not sure exactly what they do, but we do a lot of their service for their work trucks. And this one, even though we've told them, man, it's time to shut her down, they don't want to shut her down because it was their first one. So we keep this running, and I think it's here because the fuel gauge isn't working right now. I don't know what we're doing. This is actually my boss's dad's truck. It's always here. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. I think he would just store it. He comes in and says, "Oh, I need something," because he's got too many cars at home. This vehicle has a engine knock, or noise, and what's worse is that I think the diff blew up. You put it in a straight two-wheel drive, and it's a crunch. You can see the tires almost bouncing off the air, like bum 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 bum, click 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 click. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. That sounded kind of stupid, but yeah, the rear end's got to get rebuilt. We got to get it up in the air, pull it apart, and see what's going on with it. You've seen my boss's Bronco. This lady's, I don't know why, it's a family heirloom or something. It's been here since I've been here. I don't think it's even moved. I tell my boss to get rid of it, or tell her to pick it up, or put a lien sale on it, or something like that. But anyways, she's a friend of the boss, so he's just letting it kind of stay here until she decides what she does. I think she actually wants to get a loan to fix this car, which I don't know. The machine shop we used was here the other day, and my boss actually came over here and opened the hood with them. The machine shop's my buddy's shop. But we opened the hood and looked at the engine. So I don't know if he talked to her, if we're getting some work done pretty soon. And I said lien sale. Man, if anything needs a lien sale, it's this Nova, man. This thing has been here 2 years. It came in July of, when it was the second month I was working here. I wrote this vehicle up. I call everything a truck. I worked at a truck center for so long. But I wrote this up. We rebuilt the whole front suspension. Took a long time to get parts and to get everything dialed in. Customer was really patient, but now that it's done, we've been calling him for like 5 months, telling him it's done, and he hasn't dodged us, but he hasn't picked it up yet either. This box van, you guys saw my teardown video, and tomorrow, hopefully, if not tomorrow, probably Monday, I'll upload the video of it going back together. There's a shop. Let me go in the shop. It's gonna be dark, so I'm gonna have to use my light to get in there. So hold on 1 second. All right, I'm in the shop. This shouldn't take long. There shouldn't be a whole lot of stuff in here. All right, this is a Dodge Neon. It needs it's leaking. Back out here at the block we're replacing it doesn't take an expansion valve, but we're replacing a gasket. We're on it. Let's see. This is Jim's workstation. I still haven't done a video on his stuff, but he's got a little roll-around cart that he puts his tools on and parts on that he works on. He's got the Harbor Freight US General full bank, and then he's got a Harbor Freight 5-drawer, and he's also got a little snap-on side cabinet. Pretty nice. I like that snap-on side cabinet. That's pretty badass. That side cabinet goes on a toolbox like this one that he has at home. I think this is his snap-on. Yeah, this is the snap-on box of my boss's dad's. He's got one of those at home that the snap-on cabinet hangs on to. You guys have seen the boxes here. This is you guys haven't seen this one. My boss bought this one off OfferUp or something like that for like $2,000 or $2,500 a few months ago. He said he's trying to stock these toolboxes, make them if you need something for, I don't know if he wants to go like Hondas or Japanese vehicles in one toolbox, American another, European another, but he's got all these boxes. There's another one back there, a Matco box. So we got to figure out how we're going to store shop tools. I don't know what the heck this is. A ball slice is what it's saying. It's a Homac or however you say that. This is an old Matco box. So he's got a silver box. He's got a 5-drawer US General. He's got a lot of stuff. All right. You guys saw this here. We're still, I think, I've got a video going that I'm going to put up showing how you replace the alternator. Right, sent it to get rebuilt, found something wrong with the harmonic balancer as we were going back together. That's all going to be in a video. We're having trouble getting in touch with the customer, though, because the customer broke his leg after he dropped it off here. And wherever he fell, he lost his phone. And now he's trying to, I don't know, long story. Anyways, we're having problems. What is this? This is a Toyota I don't know who's working on this. I don't know. Probably an oil change. I have zero clue as to what's going on with that. Front wheels are off, so maybe we're doing brakes. I don't know. What is this? This is a Lexus. They're in this customer. His wife and he and his wife are in Japan right now. They dropped it off, so we kind of stuck it over here at the end. It's got a. Well, I can tell you what we're doing. I can tell you we did an oil. This is a ticket. We did an oil change. There's a battery a report. I know we're recommending. Looks like we're recommending front brakes. Maybe a coolant flush. A lot of stuff, but they approved the brakes. And I think we did the brakes already. In fact, here's a rotor. As we took them off, we found out that we couldn't turn the rotors. This thing had been getting past slap forever. So we were like, what the hell are we going to do? So we did not, we called them. We told them it needed rotors. Then it turns out that this vehicle has a left and a right rotor. Like they're different. They're not, like you can't put one on the other. I didn't know that it was going to be like that. So anyways, we had to call the customer multiple times, and like I said, they're in Japan, so this vehicle's taking this is taking a while. There's our balance machine. It's a Hunter. There's our old alignment machine. This thing only goes up. There's only updated or up to like 2014 or 15. We figure out how to do other ones. There's a Trump in 2016, a Trump in 2020, and hopefully we can put up a Trump in 2024 one, man. I really hope that. You can see this one is torn down, and I walked back here and saw some dude. A guy came in to show some of the new guys that are no longer with us. He was giving them a class on how to do the alignment, use the alignment machine, and I was like, God wouldn't show him. I was like, nah, dude, I'm all screw these guys. These guys are, well, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't show him. I caught one guy talking to the guy giving the class, and I don't know, they were talking about that sticker, and he was like, oh man, screw that, and he started to peel it off, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? And he got it, and the part that he peeled off, he actually threw at me and hit me in the chest. And I called my boss, and I said, man, you better get back here right now, or we're gonna have some serious problems. I told him what was going on, and he's like, dude, calm down. And we didn't even let the guy go then. He ended up leaving, or fired or quit or whatever. But man, I was hot. And I said, dude, anyway, long story short, man, I saved it. That's why we have that much of that one left. Let's see. There's our alignment machine. It's freaking filthy in this shop, man. We have same brake lathe probably everyone in the world has. Ours is just dirty. Amco. Not the AA. Beep, beep. MCO, I don't think, but that is how it's spelled. Here's the new tire machine. It's about a year and a half old. I was here when we picked this up already. It's a Coates tire machine. Vice. This is Angel's workstation. He works out of that little Husky box. This little Cornwell tool cart. And then he's got a DeWalt Tough System 2.0 that he rolls around, but he doesn't really... it's not a DeWalt, it's a Craftsman system like that. This is what Oscar works out of. That's a Matco. Let me see it from the front. Yeah, it's a Matco box. That is a YouTube channel, Boostifer Films. That is this guy's son. They do modification work for what do you call that? There's another toolbox. Modification. They modify side by sides and sand rails and stuff like that. They do all kinds of stuff. They got a cool setup at their house. I'm gonna go film there one day. Here's a spring compressor. Pat Paulson, my buddy, asked me which one we used the other day. You can see I cleaned it up a little bit. I wiped it with my hand, but it was way worse than that. I couldn't even read it, but it's the typical. We have the same one everyone else has. We use that for tires, coolant flush machine, little old drain bucket. We put this under the tires when we're doing brakes, under the wheels, and we have some on-car lathes. I think we have two of them. I don't know where the other one is. We also, this right here, this machine is for when you're calibrating lights. We're a brake and lamp inspection station here in California, so we use that. We have to set that up, and there's to calibrate all the lights. This is Jim's personal scanner. He just bought, not scanner, scope. He bought this for $50 off of Facebook marketplace. I think he found it. He went out and picked it up one day. Uh, it lights up. I think it works. I think it needs a couple of things, but he said he's going to be able to fix it. All right, let me turn this camera around and say, well, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a long one, 15 minutes for a shop tour, but wow, it's cool. I'll have something to, I'm going to probably put this, I don't think I'll put this up today because I've got I think today's Thursday. I'm going to put up, well, let me go through my week. Monday, I did a teardown on a video on a Isuzu NPR. Tuesday, I think I did Roscoe. Wednesday, Gabe, and even though I filmed Jesus on Wednesday, I'm uploading his today. Tomorrow, I'm hopefully uploading either Harry or the going back together on that NPR. It's already done. I just got to do some editing and stuff like that, but we'll see how that goes. And then Saturday, if I haven't edited, I'll put this up, and because this is going to be easy, no editing necessary. And then Monday, I'll have that other video edited, and I'll go with the back together of the Isuzu NPR. Anyway, that's what's been going on at the shop. That's what's going on my channel. I'm going to try to be more active. I'm going to try to do long format videos, anywhere from 3-4 minutes to 15, 20, 25 minutes, depending on how long the guys want to talk to me or how long I want to talk. I may do the occasional short because there may be a video that doesn't require a lot of time, but I'm not going to get gimmicky and just do shorts because people think they're cool. I'm only going to do shorts when I think they're necessary because I personally do not like shorts. But video's over, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and to ring that bell. Until next time, keep on keeping on. Power Stroke Jude, out.